Okay guys, we are continuing looking back at some of the work we've already done. So let's look at Think H together. It says identify the underlined words by writing N for noun, V for verb, pro for pronoun, adj for adjective, and av for adverb in the blank with the corresponding number. So first sentence is, what is the oldest thing in your house? So the first one we're going to decide whether it's a noun, verb, pronoun, adjective, or adverb is oldest. What is the oldest thing in your house? So what is oldest? Oldest what? Thing. So what is oldest doing? It's describing things. So number one is what? Adjective. So you will write adjective for number one. Number two, it says in your house. Your house. So your is describing house. So two is also a what? It's also an adjective, right? So you'll put adjective because it's describing house. Whose house? Your house. Is it books? Is it pictures? Is it furniture? So what's furniture? Well, furniture is our subject in that question. So furniture is a what? A noun. So you'll put an N for noun. No, there's something older than any of these. It is water. Okay, what's it? It is the subject of that sentence, so it is what? Ooh, now this is considered a noun, but it is replacing what? Water. So this is a pronoun. So you'll put pronoun for for because it's taking the name of water. Water is as old as anything in the world. The second verse in the Bible, Genesis 1:2 says, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of deep. So let's look at 5. So the second verse. So second is describing what? Verse. So that's an adjective. What about 6? 6 is was. Was is a what? Verb, right? Was is a verb, so you'll put V. Let's look at 7 together. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. Darkness is what? That's a subject. So that's a noun. So you put an N for that one. All right, I want you to read through the rest of that and go ahead and label 8 through 15. Okay, so now let's look at Think I together. So what are we doing on Think I? We are write the plural of the following singular words. So we're making these words more than one. What would you change bush to? Or brush to? Brushes. How would you spell that? B-R-U-S-H what? E-S. Remember, whenever it has the shush sound, you put an E-S at the end. Number 2. What would you change gift to make it more than one? Gifts. How would you spell that? G-I-F-T-S. You just add an S to that one. What about 3? Piano to pianos. Now this one's a tricky one because we have a rule where it says if there's an O you would put ES, but this one you just add an S for plural. Now what about echo? Now what is the difference between this O and this O? There's a what? A special sound. So we change echo to echoes by E-C-H-O-E-S. So anytime there's a special sound before the O, you'll add an E-S. What about potatoes? Now this one is tricky, so that don't really follow this rule, remember. But, so potato would be potatoes. Potatoes. E-S for potatoes. That one is a tricky one because it don't follow that rule. There is another rule that tells you when to add ES if you want to look back on that. Alright, then you'll do 6 through 10 the same way. Make sure you spell it right. Remember, if there's an F in there, you'll drop the F and make it a V. Like for thief, you make it thieves. If it's a Y, you drop the Y and you add IES. Some words are going to be completely different. Like child, you change it to children. You wouldn't add any kind of S. Some would be the same. Like sheep would just be sheep. It wouldn't be sheeps. And woman, when you change it, you just change woman to women. Okay, so that one should be pretty easy. Let's look at Think J. It says above each italicized word, I have mine underlined because I can't write italicized. Word, write adjective for adjective or av for adverb. In the blank, write the word it describes. So the tired campers walk slowly up the hill. So is this an adjective or an adverb? It's an adjective. Why? Because it's telling us. It's got that ly. So we're going to put, yeah, adverb. Because it's got that ly. Slowly what? What did they do slowly? They walked slowly. So you put walked on the line. Number 2, Adrian's grades were good. What is good? Good is describing what? Grades. So this is an adjective because it's describing what? Grades. What about 3? That little dog barks fiercely. Is this an adjective or an adverb? It's an adverb because it's got our ly. So we put adverb. Fiercely, what is he doing fiercely? He barks. So we put barks on the line. The 2 pens were just alike. What's 2? 2 is describing how many what? Pens. So 2 is an adjective because it's describing how many. How many what? Pens. Goes on that line. 5, his handwriting is too small. What is 2 in this one? This is an adverb. If you remember, that was one of our little rules with too and very. So this 2 will always be an adverb. Too what? Too small. Small goes on that line. Okay, you'll do 6 through 10 just the same way. If you need any help, please message me. Okay, bye guys.